Yes. What's up, my peoples? Y'all, what's up, y'all? It's a girl, Sheridonna, and we back at it again. Thank you guys for joining me for Sheridonna's Diary of a Fashionista. Yes, and today is a very special topic. We have our guest today. It's going to be Brandon Leibowitz. Leibowitz. Hope I'm pronouncing his name right, Leibowitz. And we're going to be diving deep in terms of figuring out how we're going to maximize our website, how we're going to optimize, just our presence on this digital platform. I'm totally like intrigued because I know this is one aspect that I really need to like beef up. I do want to do my little shout outs before we bring Brandon on. So a big shout out to me for being resilient, for being consistent, for being, powerful, for being caring, loving, and being able to understand, overstand different situation. And yeah, big shout out to my brand, Sheridonna Designs, for always making the Empress look so fabulous. And also, I want to do a big shout out to my school, Unity Fashion Institute, guys. I'm so happy that I am the teacher of the new school to teach our young entrepreneurs and fashionistas how to maximize their gift by using the arts. So we're here today. Also, big shout out to my friend, we'll talk about that a little bit later. Big shout out to the Dean of Henry Chapel. Very need this, so we're just going to dive in. We're going to have you guys right now. So further ado,
Hi, how are you doing? Sorry, you were cutting out a little bit. What was that? I'm sorry, it keeps cutting in and out the stream, and I'm
we have technical difficulties today.
I'm sorry, I could kind of hear every other word, but
we're talking about digital and
now it's working.
Okay, I was saying, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm here. I can't complain. Yeah, so let's just dive into the thing. Okay, so you're a business owner, right? I'm a business owner. So let's dive into the thing. So really, how can one start to optimize on their website? What does that really mean, and how do you even start?
There's a lot of different things, and it just depends on your website. Every website is different, so it just depends on what type of business you are and what you're trying to do. But the most basic stuff is really like content. So adding content to your pages is one easy thing that everyone could do, and just adding more content. The more content you have on every single page, the better Google's going to be able to understand what that page is about and really give you better rankings. But you need content. Content is very, very important on any page that you want to rank. Almost every single page you have on your website should have at least 400 words of content. The more, the better. The more text, the easier it is for Google, and the better they're going to understand what your website's about and give you the rankings for the correct keywords. But that one is so very important that almost everyone could do without needing any tech savvy coding or anything like that. Just add more content. Content is the most important for Google, or one of the most important things for Google.
Okay, so take me for example. I have my fashion design brand. We just remodeled. We have tons of text on there. I was listening to your other podcast. You were saying that it had to be like 400 words or something like that. So say you have the enough text on your website. Like, what else, what other tips can you give us to really have Google like recognize our website? How do we rank? How do
So
we
if you want,
rank like high on the spectrum on Google?
so if you want to rank higher, you have to put that content on every single page. You have to add SEO title tags and meta descriptions to every single page. Google or whatever platform you're on, they're always going to say title tag, meta description. You got to fill those out. The title tag is where you put as many keywords as possible without repeating yourself in 60 characters. It's that blue clickable link that shows up in Google when you're searching. And the black text underneath it is that meta description. That's 160 characters where it's just 2 sentences that describe what that page is about, maybe with the call to action. Those are pretty important. You want to make sure your images are named with descriptive words. So don't just upload your images, but name them with descriptive words. So don't just upload file 001.jpg, put whatever it is. Like if you're doing fashion, women's fashion.jpg or women's dresses for sale online.jpg or whatever it may be. But putting keywords in there really helps out. Linking your pages together. So like having clickable links in the content that we've written, linking to other pages on your website helps Google follow those links. It's kind of like a roadmap and they look at all that. But really the structure and the hierarchy is so very important of how you build out the website with the hierarchy of the categories, subcategories, subcategories. If you're a service-based business, listing out the services and any cities that you service that in and just trying to break it out in a structure that is easy and makes sense because Google's just a robot and they're going to get very confused. And the easier you make it for Google, the better they're going to be able to read that website and give you the rankings and structure and hierarchy is very, very important. I mean, there's tons of different things that go into SEO. These are just some of the basics. A sitemap is really important. Make sure you have header tags like H1 tags, H2s, H3s, but really just one H1 tag per page. You could have as many H2s and H3s and H4s, H5s. It keeps going on and on, but you really want to have one H1 tag, which is like a header tag, kind of saying what this page is about. But none of that matters to Google without backlinks. You can make all those changes and Google doesn't care what you do on your website without getting other websites to talk about you. Backlinks are what ranks websites and backlinks are other websites talking about you. So if you're reading an article on the LA Times or Wall Street Journal or Forbes or whatever website, and you see a clickable link and it says, if you read an article and it says Brandon Leibowitz and you click on it and it goes to my website, I'd be getting a backlink from whatever website you were just on. So the more websites that talk about you, the more trust you're going to get and the higher you're going to be able to rank on Google. That's the biggest part.
So when you say talk about you, you mean like, okay, so I work with DC Fashion Incubator and they have like a write-up about me. You need things like that, or is it just about media writing an article or is it both?
No, it's just other websites talking about you. It doesn't matter how you get them to talk about you, but as long as another website is talking about you, that's what Google wants to see. So whatever you need to do to get other websites to mention you on their website, whether it's giving them a free product, writing an article, press release, a blog, whatever it may be, sponsoring an event, you need to somehow get other pages, other websites to mention you.
So how I noticed, so everybody's on social media. So how do you actually utilize your Instagram to get you real followers by using SEO? How is that possible?
SEO doesn't have any effect on social media, and social media and SEO are completely separate. They don't help each other out because Google's blocked from all the social media sites. They're all direct competitors. So Google or Facebook's blocked Google, Instagram's blocked Google, Twitter partnered with Google, so they might have some impact. YouTube is owned by Google, so that one might have some impact. But other than that, they're all blocked. But if you want to get more followers on social media, you just have to be social on social media and engage with other people and start being social. If you're just posting content, you're not going to really grow. But if you start engaging, liking other people's content, following them, messaging people, commenting, building those relationships, that's how you grow organically.
So let's talk about your business. What how did you even get into like doing SEO? Like what is, did you automatically say, "Oh, I'm going to always like have my business," or the universe has led you here? How did you even get to this point right now?
That was not what I was planning, but got out of college and first job I got was doing digital marketing, helping this company out with their social media and doing email marketing and running paid ads and doing search engine optimization. And this is all back in 2007. And then I realized back then that I feel like everyone's going to have a website in the future, and SEO is a way to get free traffic. And just thought, let's stick with that free traffic so you don't have to keep spending money on ads and get you away from making Google any richer, because they already make plenty of money. And if you can get up there for free, why spend the money on ads?
Okay. Okay, because I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, you should run ads," but you kind of recommend just go ahead and work on your SEO. Yes, it might take a little bit more time, but it's better to just kind of build a momentum for your SEO by doing these small little tips, like, adding the text to Meta. You said it was called Meta what?
Title tags and meta descriptions, and then your images and adding content with keywords on it. And there's a bunch of different places to put those keywords, but it's like a puzzle. Like some places are a lot more important than others. Like the content is so very important. Like just having good content is one of the most important things. That's easy for everyone to do without having to go in the title tags and meta descriptions or schema or header tags or site maps or all this really technical stuff, canonical tags and all these things that Google's looking at. But content is the easiest one that everyone could update and will have a big impact on those rankings.
So, what is your favorite tip? So, to the new entrepreneurs, new business owner, new website developer, what is your go-to number one tip? The first thing you must do.
Well, you got to just put yourself in the user's point of view and figure out where your clients are, who's going to be looking for your business. Are they going to be on Google? Or are they going to be on Facebook? Are they going to be on Instagram? Are they going to be on Twitter, YouTube, Bing, DuckDuckGo? But you got to think, are they going to get, where are they? Yelp? Are they going to maybe not even search online? But you got to take a step back and put yourself in the user's point of view and think, if you're looking for your product or service, where would you go? Because that's going to tell you where you need to be active on. Because you don't need to be active everywhere. You just need to be active where your audience is. Otherwise, you're going to spread yourself way too thin and waste too much time on things that are not really relevant and not going to have that return on your investment.
Okay, let's get back and talk into you. If you weren't doing SEO optimization, what would you be doing?
Well, I would do a skateboarding company, try to build a skateboarding company, which I'm trying to kind of do right now. And since I've helped out all these other companies over the years with their marketing and growing them, I was like, how do I follow my passion? And because I've realized you got to do what you love. If you're just doing something to do something, it's not going to work. So you got to follow your passion, follow what you really love. So trying to get this little skateboard brand, maybe possibly is something on the back burner, but still doing that SEO full time and see if I could have that as well. But we'll see. But that would be what I would do if I didn't have this SEO company. I'd be focused on something with skateboarding.
So you'll be actually riding the skateboard and then designing it, or literally just riding it? Like,
no, I don't think I'm good enough to be a professional. So I wish I could ride it all day. That would be the dream job, just ride it all day. So that would be the best. Yeah.
That seems very cool. What else? What, as a kid, like what else do you like doing besides, behind the computer dealing with SEO? Okay, you're a skateboarder. What other jobs did you have as you're, evolving?
What other job did I have? Sorry, you cut off.
But yeah, before you had your company, what did you do before then? Before this. So what else did you do?
I worked at Domino's delivering pizza, or pickup sticks delivering Chinese food, and worked at a mechanic helping out fixing cars, and did some sales jobs, which I did not like those sales jobs, and realized that maybe I picked the wrong degree, business marketing. Didn't realize that was all sales and did not want to do sales. So I'm lucky that I did not have to get into sales and just fell into this SEO thing. But had a bunch of different random jobs kind of here and there, but worked at Starbucks and things like that, and just random little things here and there over the years. But
Right. So
delivering the food.
what did you
Fun.
learn doing those jobs that you didn't know before? What did you learn?
I learned about team building and collaborating with one another and making sure everything works cohesively and like dominoes, just making sure that from when they get the order, they got to make sure that they write the order down properly. Otherwise, when I'm delivering it, they're going to get the wrong pizza and then I got to go back and fix it. And just making sure that everyone communicates with one another and that there's a good streamline of open communication really helps out with the business.
Right. What would you tell your 5-year-old self?
Just to have more fun and don't worry about the future. Just live in the moment.
Right. Right. Nice. Okay. So do you feel like you have like how do you balance your work life in your professional life?
Just try to set my own hours since I do freelance work and have my own company. I'm able to set my own hours. So pick and choose when I want to work. And even though I work a lot more, but I'm able to get some free life in between and enjoy the day and not just be stuck in an office from 9 to 5. I can go outside and go down to the beach since I live close to the beach and do whatever I want, bring my laptop down there and do some work. So that's the nice part that I really enjoy.
Right. So where are you right now?
In Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Okay. So the weather is fabulous. So you have learned working for other people and then working for yourself. You have that flexibility to be able to just create your own schedule and you love it. You wouldn't even think about doing something else other than this, right?
Well, do anything that gives you freedom to set your own hours. Doesn't matter what you do. But be your own boss. If you're working for other people, it's okay. But I mean, you get that comfort of support, knowing that you're always going to get a paycheck, but the flexibility and the work-life balance doesn't really come there. Some companies are good at it, but a lot of companies say they got work-life balance, but they just work you and don't give you any time off, unfortunately.
Okay, so I definitely agree with that. I've had both the experiences like you working, with another company and then working for myself. It's just like you just know this is for me. Some people are like, no, I can't do entrepreneurship because literally, if it goes good, you're responsible. If it doesn't go good, you're responsible. How do you deal with that? So that's the yin and the yang with entrepreneurship. Either way, it's up to you. So I personally love it, but you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of commitment and all that, but it's definitely worth it. Like I said, having that flexibility. One day you could be working really, really hard, and then the next day you could be at the beach. So it's like, love it. So what else would you want to share with us in regards to S.E.O? I know you were talking about so when you said the link building, that's literally what you're saying with the New York Times or having like a company, on writing about you. That's what you mean by link building, correct?
Link building is just getting other websites to mention you. So as long as another website is mentioning you, if you're on Yelp, that would be a backlink. If you're on the New York Times, that would be a backlink. If you're on any website that's not yours, that mentions you, that would be them giving you a backlink. So the more websites that mention you, the higher you're going to be able to rank on Google.
So I know you were talking something about data and like the Google analytics. How do we get that on our website? What does that look like?
Everyone needs to be tracking, and Google Analytics is a free tool that will let you track where your visitors are coming from, what pages they go to, what pages they leave from, how long they stay on your website. And that's all through Google Analytics. It's a free tool. You just sign up. They give you a little tracking code, and you add that tracking code to your website. And once it's added to your website, whenever you install it, if you install it next month, you start getting data from the day that you install it. So you wouldn't get any of this past month's data. So
where do you go to install it? Where do you go?
Yeah, so the sooner you install it, the better. So I always tell everyone, install it right away. That way you can get that data. And you just sign up for Google Analytics, and they give you that little tracking code. And you add the tracking code to your website. And if you don't know how to add it, you just search on Google how to add Google Analytics to whatever platform you're on. So if you're on WordPress, how to install Google Analytics on WordPress. If you're on Squarespace, how to install Google Analytics on Squarespace. And it shouldn't take more than 30 minutes to install it. And then you'll get all that data for free.
Okay. And then So basically, you install the Google Analytics and attach it to your website, and then to be able to see the actual result, you go back to Google Analytics, and then it will have all the information on there that you need.
Yep.
Basically, that's what you're saying.
Yep.
So basically, if one did not to be able to, this is where you come in, correct? Like, what are all some of the services that you offer, and why should people come to you and not somebody else or try themselves?
I help out with a lot of different things. The main thing is SEO, search engine optimization. Google Analytics just falls under it because you have to track everything. No matter what you're doing, you need Google Analytics. Doesn't matter if you're doing SEO, email marketing, social media, paid ads, you need Google Analytics. So that's just part of no matter what you're doing with digital. But mainly focus with SEO and social or search engine optimization, and with paid ads, getting you don't like running paid ads, but they do work. But it's just when you stop running paid ads, you just disappear. So that's why I like SEO for the long term.
And what does that mean, disappear? What disappear? Like
your ads disappear. If you stop spending money on ads, ads are gone. They're not going to just show you unless you're spending money. So if you stop spending money on ads, you're not going to show up.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so ads you're paying every time someone clicks on your website, and if you don't have any more money, Google's not going to show you anymore. They're like, oh, you spent all your money. Sorry, we're going to the next person. They're spending money. We're going to go to them and we're going to show them.
Right.
Whereas with SEO, you're not spending money to get each click. You're spending money to get yourself ranked in the organic, the free results, which once you stop doing SEO, you don't just disappear, or you stay up there for the most part until your competitors do more SEO than you've done. Then they'll outrank you, which is going to take them months to do.
So do you do like consultation? Do you speak with like the website owner and say there's like a test where you run to see how you're ranking on Google?
So I look at their backlinks and look at the competitors' backlinks and see where.
How do you do that?
There's different tools such as Ahrefs or Moz or SEMrush. These are all paid tools that pay for them, and then you could throw any website in there and see anyone's backlinks, and you can see where they're in their backlinks, where you're getting them, and where the disconnect is, and how you fill that void, because that's really what moves you up the needle.
I know I have a lot of different like agencies coming like, oh, you need to I see that your website looks really nice, but you're not ranking on Google. Oh, we'll show you how to rank on Google. And then they show you some analytics on there. So that's something that you do when you start with somebody. You'll give them kind of like a rundown, like, oh, certain, you're not using your keywords and stuff like that. That's what you do, right?
Yeah, I look to see what's working and what's not working, and where the missing parts are, the pieces are that are missing, and how to incorporate them on their website so they could be ranking where their competitors are ranking as well. But trying to dive into that, and always do a free consultation to check it out to see what's working and how to get you to their level.
So approximately how long it takes, like, okay, so you come, you check out, you do your kind of like your magic in terms of just, I guess, scanning the website and see how it's being optimized. Okay, that's all done, right? Okay, so what is the turnaround time to be able to say, okay, I'm ranking number 1 in terms of custom fashion designer in Washington, D.C.?
So it just depends on the competition for those keywords, who's on that first page of Google for your keywords, how much SEO they've done versus you. If you're a brand new website and you're trying to compete with some more established brands, it's going to take 6 months minimum, possibly a lot longer. But if you're more established, you've already built your brand up, then it should only take a few months to see that start trickling in. But on average, it takes about 6 months. But if you're doing fashion or something where it's hyper competitive like that, then it might take even a year to get to the top. You'll start moving up right away, but you have to think these brands have been around for years. And if you're searching on Google and whoever's on that first page of Google, that's your competition. If you're seeing like Amazon and Walmart and Target, that's your competition. And these are big corporations that are spending tens of thousands of dollars a month on SEO that you're gonna have to compete with them, which is all doable. It just takes time and a budget. That's
so to be able to see who's ranking number 1, I would just say, for example, if I want to be ranked for custom design, a custom design fashion designer in Washington, D.C., I would just then Google custom fashion designer in Washington, D.C., and whoever is ranking in that, they're the one that's number one, basically.
Whoever's on the first page. You don't care about number one. You care about all those people on that first page, all 10 rankings, and not the ads, only the organic. Seeing who's on that first page. So you just search any keywords and you can see who's on that first page of Google, and that is your competition. Even if they're not your competitors, if Google's showing them on the first page of Google, that's your competition online. Offline may be different, but if it's online, if that's who Google shows, even if like a Wikipedia pops up, that's your competition. That's who you have to compete with.
Okay, so then you go ahead and comb through and see what their keywords within their website is, and then work on your analytics work on your keywords inside of your website, right?
Now we look at what they've done with the title tags, my descriptions, backlinks, content, images, all the stuff that we talked about at the beginning, all that technical stuff. But biggest part is really those backlinks, looking at those backlinks and seeing where the disconnect is.
The backlinks. Okay.
Yeah, that's what moves you up.
This is a whole nother world. I mean, I've been getting into it because, as a new emerging like fashion brand, the budget, certain things is just not in the budget. So you have to like figure out certain things are your own, but then you still have to pass it on to somebody, but you still have to have that dialogue. Like, okay, I want to rank number one. What do I need to do? Or I need to work on my backlink. I need to be able to communicate with somebody like you and knowing what it is firsthand before I pass it on. At least that's for me as a business owner. I feel like that's important as well. Don't you agree?
Oh yeah, definitely. You want to know what you're paying for or what you should be getting, what the results should be.
Yeah, so I'm not trying to understand everything. I just need to know the basics, what I need to learn about this, and then I could be able to say, you know what, Brandon, I need for you to help me with my title tags, my backlinks. I need help to be ranking number one. Like, I want to know all these things. So, what I'm saying, it can make sense for me. But yeah. So what else? Okay, so we talked about our Google Analytics, how to kind of rank number one, right? We talk about how to improve our SEO by doing our title tag situation. Okay, so what other strategies do you have for us so we can maximize our website besides those things?
Well, those are the most important things. If you focus on all those, which will take a long time, I think everyone will be good. The hierarchy, the structure, title tags, header tags, site maps, schema code, alt tags for images, interlinking the pages together, writing good content on every single page, blogging once a month, building backlinks, doing press releases, articles.
What do you say once a month? Doing what once a month?
Blogging once a month on your own website.
Oh, blogging. Okay, blogging. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so do you recommend putting at least one video on your first page?
No.
And then making sure that is your title tag is in that, like.
No, it's in the coding. The coding has all that stuff.
Say
video is definitely good to put on your website because people buy off people, and if you could put a video of yourself speaking and showing what you have to offer, that's going to really help build the trust of people.
So that opposed to a video of the actual outfit, like a video speaking about the actual product is better than a video of like a fashion show or something like that. Well, or does it matter?
Unless you're promoting fashion shows, then you can have a fashion show if that's what you're trying to get people to.
But if I mean like the design at the fashion show.
Mm-hmm. It just depends what you're trying to do. I don't make the videos, so I'm not an expert on how to create that content, but you gotta create something that lets people know what's in it for them. What are they gonna get out of using your product or service? They don't care about who you are or how long you've been in business. They just want to know what's in it for them. What are the benefits of using your product versus the competitors, and what are they gonna get out of it? Are they gonna look good? Are they gonna look stylish? Is it gonna be comfortable? Is it gonna be more expensive? Is it gonna be cheaper? Is it gonna be whatever it may be? But you gotta let them know what's in it for them. Otherwise, they're gonna hit that back button and go back and see all those other websites on that first page of Google and find someone else.
Yeah. So if I was a business owner and I wanted to reach out to you and say, you know what, Brandon, I need for you to scan through my website and I need this consultation so I can figure out how I need to be top tier on the Google, how are we reaching you? What is your first call to action that you want us to do? Call you, email you, find you, link you at LinkedIn. What is it?
Yeah, so everyone that's listening or watching, I made a special gift for them. If they go to my website, SEOoptimizers.com, that's SEOoptimizers.com /gift. They can find that there along with my free classes that I offer, my contact information, and all the details are on that page.
Okay, so go to SEOoptimizer.com and you have free classes. That sounds good.
Yeah.
So is that like a 30-minute thing, or it depends on the subject that you're talking about? Is it step by step, or?
No, I have multiple different classes up there, so they could pick which ones, and also have a free consultation. If they have a website, I'll dive into it and give them some feedback from an SEO perspective of what's working and what's not working, and how to fill that void between them and their competitors.
And I also saw that you have a nice amount of thing on your YouTube. What is your YouTube handle if people wanted to reach out to you and see other things that you've been doing? What is your YouTube handle?
So you can just search my name, Brandon Leibowitz, on YouTube, and all those videos will pop up with all those classes and content.
Oh, I meant to we were talking about music, because music heals the soul, right? And like every entrepreneur that I know loves music, and I was asking, I couldn't find the email or the thing where you had the name of the song that you want. So if you can share with me, what is your favorite song right now and why? You didn't answer the why.
I like Rufus the Soul, On My Knees, and just like the kind of just relaxing. It's easy to work with. It's not heavy with lyrics, so you get distracted, and it's just a.
So nice. Rufus is RUFUS.
Yeah.
And then what's the last name?
Rufus the Soul.
Distilled.
DASUL, I believe. I'm not 100% sure.
And tell us why.
I just like it that it's easy to work with, and it's good vibey music, and it's not a lot of lyrics, so it's easy to work with in the background, and it's a fun song.
And who introduced you to that artist?
Santa Monica Pier. They had a free concert with them, and found out about them a couple of years ago.
Okay, nice. I wanted to work to actually. So we got RUFUSDASUL, you said? And what was the title of it?
On My Knees, maybe?
On My Knees?
I think so, yeah.
Let's see. Okay. I think we found it. We don't want any commercials, so give us 1 minute, guys. We're going to play Brandon's top tier song right now. Is this it right here?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Say it again?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Looks like there's rain up ahead. Like there's a crack in the heavens. Feels like my day could be turning. Like I can tell that my luck's gonna change. If you could see me now, I'd probably let you down. But that's enough for me. You got me begging, baby. Looks like I'm on my knees again. Okay. Feels like the walls are closing in. Lyrics are smooth. Tone is nice. Like I'm on my knees again. This seemed like a good runway song to me. In the background, like I could definitely do something with this.
Feels like my time is returning.
Yeah, it was working.
I'm gonna give him a minute or two.
I'll probably let you down.
I love music. I love all genre of music.
You got me begging, baby.
Okay. All right. I see the vibe. I see the vibe. I see the vibe.
Good little song. It's fun.
So that was that. That was a nice little vibe. Appreciate that for introducing us to a new artist. I will be featuring that song somehow, some way, in my social media or on a presentation or something like that. I do like it's nice and smooth. You know what I'm saying? His tone sounds really nice. It was a lot of red though, but I love red. So it's passion, it's love, it's danger, it's like don't boop with me, you know what I'm saying, and all these things. So I really appreciate that. So what do you have any final words for us today in terms of optimizing our website and maximizing our ROI with all our investments that we're doing by putting into our brand and our website? What is your final thought?
Just keep working on it and don't get discouraged if you don't see the results right away. It takes time with SEO. It's not immediate, but over time you'll see yourself growing and getting more traction, but just don't give up because it does take some time. It's not immediate, unfortunately. So you gotta keep working and building it up and building up. But over time, you'll see that traction and growth start coming and you'll see that traffic start trickling in and growing exponentially. But just keep working at it with everything with digital. Doesn't matter if it's SEO, paid ads, social media, it all takes time. But over time, we grow it and build it and build it and build it. Just don't get discouraged when you don't see that instant results. Like it takes time. Some people go viral instantly, but most people, it takes time to build up a brand. So just keep working at it and don't get discouraged.
Speaking of viral, shout out to TikTok. The kid went viral. I don't even know it went viral, but what does that really mean? What is that supposed to do for you? Like you go viral, but then like, okay, what next?
Yep. How do you monetize it? Gotta figure out what to do.
Yeah. So that's my next thing. Like, how do I monetize it? And the crazy thing, it was about my books. It was about books, but then I was also featuring an artist that I really, really love. Shout out to Popcorn. But yeah, if you guys want to see the video, go to Sheridonna. That's a whole nother note. But yes, let's learn how to maximize our assets. I think that's crucial. I know for me, I'm on that journey right now. So I appreciate Brandon so much. We definitely have to connect off the air so he could do the scroll of my website and let me know. I just redesigned my website. I'm loving the whole theme. So now we have to make sure that I got to go back and make sure I have all my title tags now that I'm conscious. And then I have umpteen amounts of links, but I have to make sure it's making sense. I don't know. So I'm going to need your help on this, Brandon. So bear with the kid. Okay.
Yeah. Sign up for that consultation and I'll dive into your site and give you that feedback. I just need to look at the site because it's not really a one size fits all. So each website is unique and I got to dive into it and then see what's missing and help out with that.
Yes. Okay. Will do. Thank you so much for joining us. For Sheridonna's Diary of a Fashionista, and to be continued. And we shall see you very, very soon. And enjoy the sun for me. Okay, Los Angeles. Haven't been there thus far, but I know that I will be there very, very soon. But
thanks for having me on, and let me share some tips and strategies for SEO, and hopefully that's helpful for everyone.
Yes, you're most welcome. So we'll talk soon.
All right, thanks. Have a good day.
You too. Okay, guys, like, look, we're here to help you guys. Like, Brandon is the link, y'all. Brandon is a link. We're going to have to connect with him. I know for me, like, as a business owner and like a website, like I created my website, but it's just like, you don't know everything. So it's just like, for me, you know, if you're building a house, which your website is a house, you're not the plumber. You can't be the plumber. No, you might know you need pipes. you're not the roofer. You need a roof, but you can't put the roof on. So I feel like I've built a house, but then I need like a Brandon to be able to make sure, that I have everything that I need running smoothly. And so I'm here for it. I done build a house. Now we have to make sure everything is working cohesively together, guys. So if you're like in the same boat as me and you have built your empire and you need, a little bit of help, like Brandon is a great alternative to be able to do that. Like I said, go to SEOoptimizer.com.link. That's SEOoptimizer.com. And I will be checking out those free classes, y'all, because I need to ameliorate myself so I could be able to have that dialogue with him. And it is just like, for me as like a fashion designer, I'm the seamstress. I'm also, the fashion designer. I'm also the draper. If I was, had a fashion house that's tangible, I could be able to hire, the tailor, and I could have the communication with them like, okay, so I want my garment like this. Once you know that information, you could be able to have that dialogue with the other position. So basically the whole point is to like know what you need within your home so you could go get it. So we about to go get it, y'all. So guys, we're not done yet. I'm gonna just tell you about what had happened. Like as an entrepreneur, guys, we go through all phases of life. And so I know for me, I had, we're invited to a lot of places and stuff like that because we got to go network, child. I was a networking queen yesterday. Shout out to my school, Syracuse University, because everywhere I go, they follow me, child. They follow me. So shout out to SU, you know what I'm saying? SUDC in particular. I want to say shout out to Brandon Kakal. He is the dean of Hendricks Chapel in Syracuse University. When I say we was holding a vibe, we did our little runway situation. I taught him how to do his little runway. He was so excited. Like he looked so good. That was his first time actually doing runway. I think he did awesome. Also, shout out to some of the alumni that I met. Elisa, Christian, Cindy, and a few other people that I connect with yesterday. All I'm telling you, our little networking situation was a vibe. I ate so good, and I'm so happy. Like they had plant-based food just for me and my daughter, child. We was having a ball. And then look, the only thing they didn't have was like they had live music though, so that was kind of good. I wanted to reach out to the singer. It was this one singer that was there, guys. She did really, really good. I was really, really well. I really like this. So that was kind of nice. So I'm gonna give y'all my favorite quote. I have everything I need to fulfill my destiny. Let's talk about it. I have the drive, the tenacity, the wisdom, the beauty, the determination, the grit. I got everything. Okay. The understanding, the overstanding, the confidence, y'all. Like, can nobody tell me when I step up in the place, I get much respect. Woo-ha! I got you all in check. When I came up in the room yesterday, child, and I went into the SU situation, shout out to Conrad Hotel in DC. Stunning, beautiful. When I walked up in the room, all eyes on me. I had my little 2-piece situation, y'all. Y'all need to go check out my Instagram so y'all can see the whole vibes. Okay, I had my delicious rose satin 2-piece pants set. Like, what? Who you talking to? The Empress has arrived, is what I'm saying. And all I know, people just kept on coming up to me like, oh my God, I love your outfit. Da, 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 da. I'm in the bathroom. This one lady followed me. I think she had worked with Esther. She was like, I love your outfit. I had to give her the 101 drip. Like, this is that. I had my little accessory, I'm saying? Anything. I'm saying? So if you need the vibe, if you need the drip, I need for you guys to go to SheridonnaDesigns.com. Okay, that's SheridonnaDesigns.com, guys. And I love for you guys to For you guys to sign up for our exclusive newsletter, guys, to be able to see what's going on with us, what's new, what new product we have, and then you'll be able to get your perks in terms of different, discount for certain things that we have, like our streetwear and things of that nature. Okay, we would love if you're on YouTube right now watching the Empress. I need for you to like, share, and subscribe to our show, okay? And tell a friend because Sheridonna's Diary of a Fashionista, our TV show and podcast is lit, period. Okay, let's talk about the drip that I have of today, darling. Like, I feel like I'm like in the 1940s right now, but it's like glamour. I mean, 1940 was so glamorous anyway, but so let's talk about the drip today. Like the top, I just did a little something. Like I just did a little something. You know what I'm saying? The Empress is here to just slay every single look, is what I'm saying. So just 1 second, you know what I'm saying? So Empress is the CEO of Sheridonna Designs. As you guys know, I am an entrepreneur. Okay, so this is the look. I'm just showing you guys just a little sample. So today I'm wearing this. It's like a crop top, right? It's a crop top, but it has I have like a sweater. But it's like short crop top, and then I had cut the sleeves out. Okay, this has a body gal Jamaican style kind of like vibe in it, but it's like Hollywood glamour 40s, like dainty, like I'm ready for my photo shoot, is what I'm saying. And then I just paired it with these cute high-waisted leggings because I could. So I just had that. And in the back, I made it have kind of like an inverted kind of a wave. I like how I had it is like rounded like this. It's very elegant and beautiful, and I really, really like it. For the people on Anchor, make sure you guys go straight to YouTube, and then you guys can see the whole vibe. So, and then I paired it with these really beautiful pearl. It's a long necklace, but I made it into a bracelet, and it really goes with the sweater. It's in the ivory family, and I really, really love it. And it's easy to wear. I paired it with my star necklace because I'm a star. Okay. And then for my hair, I have it in a high ponytail, and I have my accessory to kind of give me my Empress vibe situation. So this is the look of the day. And then I just wore my ivory kind of shoes to go with it. Super simple, easy to wear, and you just feel beautiful and look. So you could pin it up at the neck, but I didn't want to pin it at the neck. I just kind of want the necklace to like breathe. So this is the vibes for my people on YouTube. If you guys like it, I need for you to be like, I need all fire emojis. Like, yeah, fire emoji. I need all fire emoji. Like, yeah, the gal. Look, oh, she looks sexy. So, hey, no, let me do a little music before we roll out. Okay. Let's do a little something. I was gonna look, you know how I love me some Massacre, child. I love me some Massacre so. I'm gonna do. I do have my popcorn right here, but the thing that I want to go for right now, let me just do that right quick. Oh, you know what? I feel like Alkaline been calling my name. Like, Alkaline was good though.
Becoming unrivaled is
like
to become unrivaled.
I had a change of heart, so I'm gonna do Alkaline Suave real quick. Let me do my little runway with y'all real quick. Yes, y'all already know it's Empress Sheridonna. Nope. I love you guys. Go and be great. Suave, suave. Yes. Suave, suave. Kill a competition, now a couple of daddy. Hey, suave, suave. So go and be great, guys. That's a little sample. I'm going to let you guys go with my favorite quote, okay? It is, do not confuse a creator with a dreamer. A dreamer only dreams, but a creator, she must bring her dreams into reality. And I just want to say, she doing it. It's done, okay? And my final shout out goes to, let me read my thing that I wanted to share with you guys before I roll out. To see your purpose through following your dreams, manifesting your goals and dreams can open doors in a way you may never think of. Take it from me. Your purpose is already in motion. From your choices you have already made. You're on your way. Don't give up. Personally, I have let the Most High lead me to my path by being focused, letting go, and letting Him take me to the right path. When I'm looked at, I mean business. You can also mean business. Just let go, be determined, and know your path is in the right hand of the Most High. And that's what I want to share with you. That's something that me and my mentee worked on. And I'm super excited about that. Remember, a person's tongue can give you the taste of their heart. So make sure that the words that come out of your mouth is what you really mean. So only speak when it's necessary. And honor the space between no longer and not yet. So maybe right now we're not number one ranked, but it will be there. It will be there. We will be ranked number one. That I know. And so thank you guys for joining me. I pray that you guys were able to gain some gem and some value from our podcast. I want to say a shout out to Brandon for coming on our platform today. If you guys would like to be a guest on our show, make sure you guys link us up and contact us at Sheridonna design@gmail.com or find us at SheridonnaDesigns.com. That's SheridonnaDesigns.com. All right. And also, if you guys may or may not know, I have a school. It's called Unity Fashion Institute Foundation, where we teach fashion illustration, pattern making, and sewing, and the emphasis on the fashion design business. So if you have always wanted to learn how to sew and actually create your own masterpiece, we are here to help you manifest that at UFI. That's Unity Fashion Institute Foundation Incorporated. So we're here, guys. Link us up. It's been a pleasure. Shout out to Subkin. Check us out at subkin.com/Sheridonna Design for your exclusive curated jewelry by yours truly. Super excited about that, guys. And if you guys need someone to do your hair on the go, or you want to learn more about product acknowledgement, make sure you reach out to Sheridonna's beautysalon.com. We are here to get you fitted from head to toe, So yeah, without further ado, we're going to finish out the situation with the one and only popcorn. Let's get into it. Yes. Jealous around me. Pagans can't go around me. Jealous around me. Eat to live, y'all. Pagan can't go. Shout out to Brian, my other Brian that I love. Show me, yeah. Jealous around me like a mountain. As one door closed, another open. Father God tell me so much golden, that talent and that stolen. See, I'm evil, never really wrong. Everything gone. So jealous around me. Pagans can't go wrong. Around me. That's around me. Pagans. I'm ready for my photo shoot. Lights, camera, action. And that's don't me, yeah. Never forget the teaching of His Majesty. My hair just growing, y'all, like a weed. Yes. Jealous around me. Biggest that's around me. That's around me. Pagans and they're all me, yeah. But like a king, I'm about to eat my delicious cookies from Syracuse. And everyone. Yes. I'm rising at 1. Period. Sing song. Jealous around me. Pagans can't go wrong me. Love around me. Love surround me. Pagans can't go wrong me. Love surround me. And they show me, yeah. My only king, yeah. Is my only king. My only king. Yeah. My only king, yeah. He's my only king. Only king. Yes. Okay, so we got popcorn on the 1s and 2s. So we're gonna just finish out, okay, with the king, with the situation. We literally have 2 more minutes, and we're not gonna waste this 2 minutes, y'all. We're gonna maximize and optimize. Shout out to Brandon. We about to get this last minute or so. Okay, popcorn, let's go. Richer than last year. Fresh Louis V, fresh Nike. Girl, I said me skin pretty than a bike flame. Some of me dogs are gone them to the right here. That I walk on. And see, like I care. We are the blessed man. I get on the inside, tiki like the fire. Never with the others. You know it.
If you find out, then you win me a million. Them chip chop, and I got to when I left the chip chop. And the girlfriend asking out when the tick tock. It was me and a Harvey and a Rick. Killer everything, leader anything. Demi and Ruli, cool and deadly, you see. Man, no murder, envy and jealousy.
Say what?
See me melody, boy, see and deep. Like pussy girl money from deep. He them help by the earth like my beat. Pussy them girls so we fun sweet. Boy, steady and God,
Richer than last year. I love you guys. Go and be great. Mwah. Peace. Like I care. Hey. Richer than last year. That I walk one. I think even walk one. We are the best luck. You know I got the place locked. Me hear that. You said what? Uh-huh. You know I'm richer than last year. That look like what? So pretty like diamonds. Yeah, so that was our show for today. Like I said, shout out to our guest, Brandon. We really appreciate your time and your expertise. And I want to say a big shout out to Syracuse University, DC. Shout out to my offspring. And thank you guys. Go and be great. Shout out to Brandon for Brian. Okay, shout out to Brian for checking in. Appreciate it. Thank you for the fire emojis because we know we fire. Well, Atana, shout out to Tanta Blocks as well. All right, I'll talk to you soon. And Brilliant Intelligence, shout out to Brilliant Intelligence. Okay, it's all love. All right, talk to you guys soon. And shout out to Jamaica Wagwan. All right, peace out. Yeah.